Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of the most offensive podcast ever. I'm Slimmy V, and today I am going to be talking about the Wuhan reversal. Senator Thune slammed big tech and the media for censoring Wuhan lab leak theory. And the reason why I actually want to do a story on this, as scary as it is, because I do not want to get another strike on my channel. I don't want to be banned for a week or a month. All right, yes. YouTube actually struck me because of something that I was talking about that had to do with the pandemic, lab leak, and things like that. Now, I wanted to get into this story, okay? Because many people were banned for talking about the lab leak theory. Whether you had an opinion on it or you wanted to say something about it, they slapped a label or they put a strike, and many people were banned and are off YouTube as of today. Posts that were on Facebook were removed. So now that we finding out that okay, well, this may have been a thing, but why could we not question it? Why could we not bring it to light to at least say, yo, what happened? How did this thing come to fruition? Like, this is one of the deadliest things that happened in a long time. Why is it so hard to question it? Okay, so I'm about to play a video of Senator Thune talking about this, but before I do, please hit that like button. It helps my videos, okay? Share my videos, it helps my videos, and subscribe to my channel because it helps my videos. Now, without further ado, let's roll this video.
President, at the end of May, Facebook announced that it would no longer censor claims that the coronavirus was man-made. The mainstream media, which had savaged the story during the previous administration, suddenly started backpedaling.
You see how powerful the mainstream media is. They so powerful, man.
And the Biden White House, which had reportedly canceled the previous administration's investigation into whether the novel coronavirus originated in a Wuhan lab, announced a 90-day inquiry into the virus's origins.
So the Biden administration stopped the investigation by Trump administration. Why? Why? What is the problem? I understand you don't like the guy. You don't see eye to eye. You want to take him in the alley and beat him up. I get all of that. But an investigation is being done in order to find out how this thing leaked, to prevent it from happening again. You see how many of the American people have died? How many have been affected? Jobs, deaths, sickness. People have lost businesses, money. And to stop the investigation only to say, oh, well, I'm going to do my own investigation. For what? That is dumb. That is stupid. That is idiotical. I'm going to fast forward this. I'm going to post this in a link so you can watch the whole thing yourself. I'm not going to really make this too long. I'm going to start it from around here. Now listen what he has to say as to why the Biden administration may have stopped it.
Reasons. President Biden seemingly shut down the former president's investigation into the virus's origin because it was the former president's investigation. Democrats in Congress pressured social media companies to censor information that contradicted the narrative that they were embracing. The mainstream media savaged the lab origin story, and social media sites censored it. And all of this happened because of the political affiliation of the people advancing this reasonable hypothesis. Mr. President, you can only have a marketplace of ideas if ideas actually get out there, which is why censorship, as I've said, is antithetical to a free society. It's also important to note, and this is a critical point, having a free marketplace of ideas means allowing some ideas that might be wrong, that might seem offensive. it might seem silly. We're not talking about content that, for example, promotes violence, but ideas that are provocative, debatable, or out of the mainstream.
The thing is, people do not want to have a debate anymore. What they simply want to do is, this is what I'm saying. I don't want you to go against me. I don't want you to ask me any questions. Do not debate me on this matter. This matter is irrefutable. Do not question my authority. Right? This is the land that we live in. An authoritative government where we cannot question, where we cannot bring to light a theory. Now, how is it that big tech and government are in cahoots as to what the American people who put them where they at, we cannot question them? You work for the American people. We put you there. How dare you listen to big tech, or big tech listen to government? Like, what is going on here? We cannot even speak our minds anymore. We cannot question simple things anymore. A virus, a pandemic, the biggest since what, 1918? And then we can't question whether it came from the Wuhan lab in China? You can't question it? I'm not saying that it did, but why can't it be a question? I'm not saying it came from the Chinese lab. I'm not saying the Chinese people did it purposely. We're not sitting here saying that. What we're simply saying is, why can't we have a human commonsensical intellect to have questions? That's it. Just questions. What is the big deal? When you shut people down and you remove their platforms and you take away their voices, you're going to have me think in the worst case scenario. This is why people have these type of conspiracy theories, because you prevent people from talking. You prevent us from asking questions. This is our lives. These are our community. This is our country. Why can't we question something that may have come from a different part of the world? We need to stop this. You know, I hope people watch this video, watch what I'm saying, spread what I'm saying, and don't be afraid to talk. This should not be able to censor a thought, a question. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I'm simply asking just simple questions. That's it. That should not be a platform that should be taken away. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we got YouTube, Snapchat. People should be able to speak their minds freely. If it's not really, we're not spewing violence. We're not degrading women here. We're not physically abusing children. We're not showing pornography. These are concerns that we had for our mothers, our children, our fathers, our elders, everyone in the country. So you ban us, you censor us for having concerns, for questioning the government, people that we put in place. You're going to work with big tech to censor us. Anyway, I'm glad, look, I don't care about politics. I don't care whether you're from the right or the left. I don't know whether this senator is from the right or the left. I'm not the greatest political type of person ever. I don't know if he's independent. But I think that's a commonsensical thing for him to come there and say this. That's all I have to say. Okay? If you're not offended, you probably wasn't watching and listening. I'm Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast ever. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh give you rest. I'm out. Peace.